Good afternoon. It is Wednesday here in the library of AUR. You're joining us live on YouTube for the finale of DM 212, Principles in Podcasting. I'm joined here by the cast and crew of Season 15 as they wrap up a splendid season of 6 audio version podcasts and 2 vidcasts, which have yet to make their way online here at YouTube. But stay tuned, gang. We'll get to all of the cast and crew that I'm joined with here today. So I'd like to just open up the mics and say hi to everybody, and we get this party started, yeah? Yeah. Woo. Good morning. Well, it is actually an afternoon show today, isn't it? Mm-hmm. How's everybody on a Wednesday?
Amazing, great.
Amazing.
Fantastic, Brian.
I'm caught on cables here. Hold on.
I feel like garlic on a steak.
Thank you. It's a Lisbon callback. But, whoa. We got some static here. There we go. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. All right, hey gang, I'm here with you for the first time on a show. I've left you to your own devices the last few weeks to go through and plan and execute your podcast. And I want to just go quickly around the room, and I want you to tell me your name, introduce you to the world here as well, live to YouTube land, and tell me which was your favorite episode and why. And I'm just going to start right in front of me here, direct line of sight here. Mia, welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
I am Mia.
Well, good.
That's my name.
Well, I have to start it somehow. I just can't point and go, hey,
yes,
you.
Naturally. My favorite episode? Oh, I mean, the one that I hosted was good, and I like the I did like the music one was probably a favorite because it was fun talking to everybody about their different tastes in music.
Good. All right, thanks. Next to you, we have.
I am Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Brian. I would say that my favorite podcast episode was Vidcast, which was number 7, because, yes, thank you. I was the host, so I'm very biased towards it. Also, Seho gave us a good bit on the cameras, which I learned a lot about.
Yes, he did. Fantastic. Can't wait to see it. We'll get to where that's at when we get to the man in the corner here. All right, next to you.
My name is Hani.
Hi, Hani. Everybody say hi, Hani.
Hi, everybody. I think my favorite episode has to be the one about travel because we had a lot of good conversations in it.
All right, good. Cool. Pass it over. The man on your right.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
I'm Nico.
Hi, Nico.
Hi, Nico.
My favorite episode was probably the one where I co-hosted with Spartacus because we were yapping pretty good for a while.
That man has the gift of gab, that is for sure. Pass it over. Don't let him keep him in the corner there. Let him talk.
What's up, yo? I'm Spartacus.
Hey,
Hi,
Sparty boy.
Spartacus.
Hey. It's kind of hard to decide. I was going to choose between either the first vidcast or the first podcast we did in general because we're all kind of like out of our element. So it's just kind of funny just seeing everybody just like glancing across everybody in their seats, just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, you know, just kind of like this awkward kind of like vibe. But then it's like you slowly start to progress throughout the podcast. You get like more natural in it. But when it comes to the vidcast stuff, don't rant, but gone through like 3 different editing softwares, multiple crashes, but my little computer is slowly making its way. I don't know if you got my email last night.
I did get your late night email.
I'm getting there, you know, ever
You
so
know, maybe
slowly.
if you use DaVinci, it might be easier.
I am actually now using DaVinci, so don't worry. I folded. I had to.
As you should.
Well, we'll get the first vidcast for next season, hopefully before then. But thank you for all the work on it, though. Honestly, I know it is a pain to go through and edit all of that up. So.
Especially on a $200 laptop, you know.
Well, when it bursts into flames, you know it's done. So
Yeah, fair. See if I can export it.
good.
My name is Seho.
Nice,
Hi,
Seho.
Seho.
Welcome back.
Thank you, everyone. And
Kind of
my
like the first day
favorite,
of class, isn't it?
I know.
Okay.
My favorite episode was Unbiased, and I'll say we got some static again.
Hold on.
DJ going crazy.
Hold up.
Sounds like a snowstorm coming in.
That was nice.
Hands off the cables. Everybody hands off the cables. Yeah, don't touch the mics because you might have interference with rings, etc. All right, so far so good.
So far, so good. Anyways, my favorite episode, probably when I hosted the game show for the episode, and when it was the episode on cult classics.
Yeah,
movies,
that was a great one.
And doing the songs from the movies. I thought that was very fun.
Very good. All right, thanks, Seho.
I'm Gabby.
Hi,
and-
Gabby.
Gabby.
Hello. My favorite was probably Travel 2. I really enjoyed the conversations and I like Sam's story time. So
Yeah, he did a good Sam story time. That should be an actual bit. We should have done that more often. Cool. Well, thanks, Gabby.
Hello, I'm Locke.
Hey, Locke.
Hi, Log.
I like.
I would probably say my favorite was the movie Cult Classics episode because I hosted it. If it wasn't for that one, probably the travel one today. I thought it was pretty fun.
Good. Solid choices.
How's it going, folks? I'm Sam.
Sam the man.
Sam.
How we doing?
Hi, Sam.
I would. It's hard to pick between conspiracy, because I enjoy doing the stats portion for that, or travel, because I kind of like the freedom of doing the story time and just kind of speaking off the cuff was really nice. So I'd probably pick travel.
Cool. Nice.
Hi, I'm Eleanor.
She's got the shortest mic.
I do have the short
Sorry.
mic. That's totally fine. Hi. Oh, hi. I would have to side with Sam, honestly, with the conspiracy. I really like that. Yeah, I really like that one. If not, Cult Classic was really good, I think. I really liked Seho's
That
game.
was a fantastic episode. I
Yeah,
liked that one.
definitely.
Really came together well.
And then, of course, I think the travel one was fun just because it was our last one and everyone was really comfortable and just it was a nice episode, I think.
And yours truly hosted it.
Yeah. Well,
There you go. Thank you, Eleanor.
Thank
Over to my right.
hello everyone.
Wait, your mic's off.
Oh.
Got to turn you guys back on over here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
My name is Romina.
Romina.
Hi, Romina.
Hello, everyone. So my favorite, I would say the travel one, because me and Eleanor got a time to just, yap about what.
Chat
it
about
is.
travel.
Yeah. And I was able to say my point of view also for travel, which might be a little different from other people. Can I say my least favorite as well?
Yeah.
The film one, because I couldn't talk.
Why couldn't you
That-
talk?
Because I was the editor and I
You
didn't
could
have
talk.
a
It
mic.
doesn't matter. You're not not denied a microphone.
I didn't have a microphone.
Ask for one. You want to
I
redo
now?
it?
Yes.
We got time.
Yes.
You
Guess
guys
I'll have
got
a
it in it?
microphone
You
now.
want to do episode 4 again?
No, thank you.
No?
No, thank
All right.
you.
Now they give you a mic.
We can all share.
It's okay.
Exactly.
Okay, next time.
All right. Thank you, Romina.
Hi everyone, I'm Avery.
Hi, Avery.
I also couldn't talk in the movies one, but I really liked that from an outsider's perspective, like because I was producing that one, but it was fun.
That's
Saying
right.
his
You were
name
the
was
producer.
fun.
I put the 2 people in the film department
Yeah,
silent on a film show.
Then I had
it
to.
was hard, honestly.
Yeah.
but it was fun from an outsider's perspective.
Exactly.
But then we had to agree with the fact that Breaking Bad is overrated
It is.
It's not.
Ooh.
from someone who haven't watched the full
I never agreed to
series.
that. Just saying.
Thank you, Mia. I got you.
Okay.
That was it.
Well,
Sorry.
we'll get back into gripes and vices and everything else later on in the show. Thank you, Avery. And over across the table.
I'm Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And if I'm allowed to have this answer, I really enjoyed the mini episode that my group did on space mining.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for the topic. I knew nothing about it, but then I think it ended up being both an informative and really funny, interactive episode. And so I enjoyed being in it and editing it and putting it up there.
Good.
It was very entertaining. I did listen to all of it. It was
Aw.
fucking hilarious.
I bet you did, Marty.
I did. While I went to sleep.
Did it put you to sleep? I hope not. No, it was great. All right. Next up, we have.
Yo, it's your boy Francisco, aka Wow, that's him.
Wow.
I first do that, bro.
Wow.
And my favorite podcast was the first one, kind of like Spartacus says, since we didn't know like what to do. And seeing us now, we're like a completely different crew, and I love to see that, like, reflecting back at it.
Good for you, Francisco. Thank you. Last but not least.
Yo, I'm Marty.
Why don't you tilt that
Hi,
microphone
Marty.
up?
Hi,
a little bit?
Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Hello, Marty.
Hi, Marty.
Howdy, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I think though as the host, I kind of deemed it a bit of a shit show, but that conspiracy podcast was pretty fun, and there were a couple people that absolutely killed it. But as things went on, like the film, the music, and the travel vidcast that we had, there we go, just kind of knocked it out of the park a bit. We were having some good discussion. Everyone was talking, so those were a lot of fun.
Good. And that's the thing that I told you from day one about this, that the first 4 shows you were kind of shaky, and then after we turned the page and you started planning out these shows on your own, you felt more comfortable. You took ownership of these shows. Not that you didn't take ownership of these shows during out the entire semester. Each show you had a purpose, and that's why I designed this studio show to be that way, so that you have a different role each week. Now let's talk about some of the things that you liked and a couple of things that maybe you didn't like, or things that you think could be changed. And that's where I use this as a sounding platform for future episodes, future seasons of what worked and what didn't. So anybody just jump in. Not everybody fight
I'll
for the
say,
mic. Yeah.
I like the structure. I like everyone having different roles, and it keeps the show organized. It's not just endless chatter. But I don't think there's enough opportunities in that schedule for people to just talk and everyone to kind of interact and get on the mics. I think there needs to be some sort of part that's a lot more open to discussion and something different each week, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it got better towards the end. At first, we were very rigid on our parts, just focus on the 5 minutes, getting through that 5 minutes. And then we realized, hey, maybe we don't need the full 5 minutes, and then that gave us an opportunity to talk
Yeah.
with one another. So I think that kind of gave us that space that you're talking about.
And we didn't have enough sound effects, though, right?
Not nearly enough sound effects. I still think you need to add many more.
All right, well, here's one for you. Just to get us started. Anybody else? Chime in. Come on, we got Bale over here in the corner.
You know, like, I do have to say that I feel that, kind of like we've said, at first we were rigid. We kind of didn't want to jump into other people's parts, but then after, like, we went on, we just did it normally as a regular conversation, because that's, to be honest, that's what it is, a podcast. We just talk back and forth, and I feel that we should have gotten like used to it quicker since the first time. So maybe if you can force us to just talk inner parts, it'll be way more fun for you and for the people who are in the next
I like the
podcast.
exploratory part of it, that you find out how you find your voices. And again, that's why this is an introduction to podcasting. So you can go out there and have that confidence to be able to pick up a microphone and decide what kind of structure you want to have in your show, or if you want to have a free form. But always go out there with an idea. Don't just pick up a mic and start burping into it and think that magic is going to happen. There has to be something that has continual value for your shows, and that's what we talked about, and we'll talk about it during the game as well, which is coming up. So anybody else got a couple of...
I do think with the stats, connections, AUR opinions, like all of those being in a row, it tends to get a little monotonous, and so I like that we change it up towards the end, and maybe like a suggestion would be like having one portion that is mainly informational, and then like using the other two for like talking time.
Sure.
You know?
Fair point.
Like you get the information, and then everyone kind of gives their opinion on it.
Nice. Thanks, Sam.
I think kind of just like going off that, like with like the AUR opinions, AUR life, all that, it's pretty rigid and does become monotonous. I think with the vidcast, being able to kind of separate from that and do our own thing, like you gave people the ability to come up with their own idea. I think maybe doing that a little bit earlier on.
Well, if you remember, when we went after episode 4 and we turned the page, as I call it, 5, 6, 7, and 8, those categories are all open to change. We talked about that. So
It took a while for people to take that
That's okay. That's fine. And you're kind of getting out of that comfort zone and being able to decide, well, what could we do better? Could we reinvent the wheel? You don't need to. But just a new spin on it never hurts. So that's why I leave that open.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I think the vidcast kind of left it open and kind of opened our minds a bit more creatively, because we were adding in a visual element, which sparked some new ideas, like me and Eleanor combining segments and going around and interviewing students with the camera. And
we'll see that one day. Don't worry. The world of YouTube will see it.
Send it. But
we saw your interview. Yeah, we watched it.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're waiting for YouTube to see it.
Oh yeah, true.
They'll get to it. Okay, Lenny, any last thoughts?
I think one element that helped, which naturally happens, is just team chemistry over time. Even the simple fact of knowing everyone's names in the room. So I think one thing maybe to jumpstart that team chemistry would be to do more kind of like team building activities, exercises before we jump into episode 1 of the podcast.
That's kind of the purpose of the interviews at the very beginning, is to purposely pair you with somebody you don't know. And to break that ice, and that's what we spent the first 2 weeks doing, is breaking the ice. And then as you get through the show, and it's common, it happens, that each week you get to grow as a team. And today is the last day that team is together, unfortunately. So don't cry yet, I'll save you for the tears later. But another thing I want to talk to you about is that this is kind of a new thing that I've done in the last few seasons, are these mini midterms. What do you think of those?
I thought it was great. I thought my group was interesting.
We had a lot of fun with it.
No, it did. We
was
had to
good.
record it twice.
I wonder why.
You know who. And I feel like the dynamic the first time was not the greatest, but the second time I felt it was great. We had it like, I don't know, it was a lot better.
4 is a good number, I think. And I like being assigned the topic. I think forcing people to talk about something that they may or may not know about creates interesting results, and I'm excited to listen to everyone else's. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I'm sure you all had interesting discussions.
Yeah, plus like having varying personalities in a 4-person group, I think does make it pretty interesting.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And since we're in a closed space, we kind of got to bond a little bit more, especially like in the topic. I love my group. It was, I say, arguably the best one. Just watch the podcast, guys. Watch it. Watch it.
Not true. I just wish we had a cooler topic to talk about.
You have to make it cool. Space mining could be very boring, but if you tie in the movies,
that's the point.
I probably have more.
That's the point where I put you in a group and the topic that is out of your wheelhouse, to think about things, to talk about things that you normally wouldn't do. When you get into the world of podcasts, you can talk about film, you can talk about AI every day for 9 hours. Nobody's stopping you. I know that's what you'll do.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So to be able to group you up And it is quite random. And how I go through and put it isn't say that I want you to be in that group or you to be in that group. It's completely random. As I go through the class list, I just take one, put here, put one, put here, put dump. And it's how the cards fall, honestly. So.
Oh, and can I say something else that is not written necessarily for the podcast, but I feel as in the era that we're living in, it's very social media based. I think maybe for next semester, like as the schedule we have for each week, maybe like you can also schedule people to like
to make sure the social media works.
Media manager,
That
producer, like
you know,
role as
that's
well.
really the role of the producer. We've talked about that. Producer or editor is in charge of that.
Yeah.
Clock that T, sir. Clock that.
Exactly.
That should have
Stand on
been
business.
a
What's that?
consistent.
I said stand on business.
Stand on business.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Any last comments about the midterms or the shows in general? Well, I've had fun putting them all together, but we're here for a completely different reason. We're here to have a little bit of a game show because you recently all took a quiz, and last night I put up your quiz results.
Oh dear.
What? I got like a 56.
We want to just go around the room and say what we got.
Yes,
What is
Let's
please.
clear it.
Yes.
All right, let's start over here to
Right.
my left. What did you get on the quiz?
61.
61.
It's from 100?
Yes.
Okay, let me
I got a 54, Brian.
Nice.
I got a 63.
Wow.
I got 51.
51.
Got a 60, low 60. I forget exactly what it was. Maybe
Well, I've got it
60.
here. I can tell you if you need a refresher.
I got a 69.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
I got like a 66.
what the fuck?
47.
33.
See, I told you low score wins in this game.
61.
61. It sounds very, very familiar.
67.
67.
6'7".
Well, yeah, I got a 56.
All right.
Dismal.
57.
57.
I got a 64.
64. You happy
So
with
bad.
it?
I think so. You made it sound like people really got into like low numbers, but if I got that on a quiz, I wouldn't be too upset.
Well, it just might mean that you were paying attention.
I got a 58.
58.
54?
54?
Yep.
Wow. All right, game. Let's get this show on the road here. You got to get you introduced here. But where's my sounds? We're gonna start this game show off. Round 1. Welcome to your final exam. As you've all seen your scores, you've taken your exam the other day, which is a quiz, just to get this little game show that I like to put together on the way to go. So what we do is we play 3 rounds in this game. The first one is called Do You Want to Be a Jeopardy Survivor If the Price is Right? I have a list of questions here, and you can choose any level of point that you'd like to go for. Remember, the max you can get on this final exam is 100 points. So you can take your base score points of 51 or 69 or 33 even, and choose a level of points that you think would get you to the 100 fastest. Now, here's a little twist. I've flipped the script this year. If you get the question wrong, you lose that amount of points. But somebody can steal it from you and get those points back. So, good luck to all of you. Let's play round 1. So I'm just going to randomly pick Seo, just because he got 69. Actually, would you like a 2-point question, a 10-point question, or a 20-point question? Now, I'll preface this and say that sometimes the 2-point questions are harder than the 20-point questions. I know what, I'm just going to open this up. Let's throw it into 30 points as well, just to speed this game along.
And whatever points I choose, if I get it wrong, I lose that many
Yes.
points.
And to steal, you just have to like say something after they get it wrong.
Yeah, they get 1 run at it.
And then whoever steals, they have to like raise their hand or just shout it out.
Yeah, they raise their hand and I'll call them first.
Whoever steals it, do they lose points or no?
No, you get those points.
Okay.
So if he, for example, takes a 2-point question and he fails it, you could steal it for 2 points.
What if I fail it?
But if you fail it, it's a snake eating its tail
Okay.
until somebody gets it right.
Do you lose the points if you are the second one also?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Wait.
Yes, everybody, it's just a domino effect of losing points.
Oh.
Completely new game this year.
We're gambling, guys.
All right, Seo, what's it going to be? 2, 10, 20, or 30?
Go on, dude. Go
So
big.
if I go 30 points, then I get a 99, and then I could basically be done.
Pretty much. Until round 2, but then you might get all of your points taken away.
And is this all on podcasting?
Yes.
Oh, that's hard.
You thought the quiz was hard. Wait till you see the final.
Brian, I'm going to go with a 10-point
You're going to go with the 10-point question.
Oh.
Now see, this is what I don't like. This is I have to scoot back from the table because I got people that always like to look at the questions in advance.
I'm a cheater. I mean,
I know.
I can't.
No cheating.
That's
20
crazy,
points?
chat.
10 points.
10 points.
Grok.
10 points. All right. Let me get my suspense music. Seho, true or false? The human ear can only receive 160 words per minute. True or false?
False.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Well, then that would be true then if that's.
Gabby,
I had my hand raised
Gabby,
longer.
add yourself
You
10
just didn't
points.
see me.
I didn't see you behind me. All right, so Gabby.
Wait, what was my starting again?
I don't know, you said it. Do you need me to look?
Wait, you can actually do that?
Huh?
Wait, do you just keep
Can I
track
be
of
next,
yourself?
Brian?
I've got your quizzes right here.
I mean, if it's true or false.
Gabby,
then-
you had a 62.
Okay.
So now you're at a 72. But that could all change with whatever you choose next. 2, 10, 20, or 30.
10.
10 points. How many years did it take for the internet to reach 50 million users?
She has to guess that out of.
Yes, we talked about it.
Is there like a safe zone for that? Is there like a 2?
No, there's a precise answer.
5.
5 is your final answer? Sorry, you just lost Sally.
Is it 10?
Oh, you're just losing 10 as well.
20?
Oh, look at this. This is wiping everybody out.
1 year.
1 year. Oh my God, everybody's just taking 10 off. I'm having fun this year.
Can I go again?
You want? How far do you want to go? I mean, low
don't know.
score at this
Till I
point.
lose
There's
everything.
Huh?
7 years.
7 years? Just take 10 off. There you go. And no cheating by using your phones. This is not phone a friend.
Sorry, Brian, I got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
We don't cheat. We leave that to the
Yeah.
Dominicans.
You gonna take a guess too?
No.
Okay.
Although I know by like
Anybody, you give up?
You have enough points.
Charlie?
Come on. Guess something.
12.
99,
You thought this would be an easy one. I told you sometime. You sure?
4 years.
4 years?
What the?
Give my 10 points back.
There you go. You win some, you lose some. But you just had a question, so you have to call on somebody and put them in the hot seat.
30.
I call on Nico.
Nico,
30 points.
30 points.
Oh.
Yes, sir, my man.
Big bear.
Go big or go home. All right. 30 points, Nico. Who created the FM radio? Was it Orson Welles? Was it Marconi? Was it Edwin Armstrong? Or was it Thomas Edison?
Oh,
Could you say them again?
Who created the FM radio? Was it Orson Welles, Guglielmo Marconi, Edwin Armstrong, or Thomas Edison?
I forgot. Marconi.
You sure?
That was the telephone.
You sure? For 30 points.
Yes.
You got it wrong.
I know.
Come on, right here, Brian.
The
right
first
here.
one that you mentioned.
You just love losing points, don't you?
Right here, Brian. Edwin Armstrong.
There you go.
Thank you,
realize,
Lorenzo Coretti.
you got to realize that if there's only 4 choices to a multiple question, and he got one wrong, you got one wrong, and you got a 50-50 chance of getting the next one right. So give yourself 30 points there, Sam. Well done.
Thank you.
What's going to be, Sam? Well, you've got the 30 points, so let's have you call on somebody.
You want me to pick someone?
Yeah.
Let's go, Charlie.
Charlie.
Alrighty.
2, 10, 20, or 30?
20.
20 it is. Buckle up. Oh, you're going to like this one. This was not on the quiz, but it's a good one. One was the first commercial radio broadcast. What year was the first commercial radio broadcast?
Oh, and there's no option?
No.
Oh my god.
Because it's a year.
That makes it harder.
It's a year between now and then.
How many years ago?
Thank you, Brian. That's very helpful.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here.
1867.
1867. Well, sorry there, Charlie. Charlie, you got it wrong.
How many points was this one?
20.
Oh, fuck.
Now I have 31.
And first commercial radio?
Yes.
Commercial.
First commercial radio broadcast.
Come on, Locke.
Oh, wasn't answering the question.
1935.
1935. Take 30. Take 20 points off yourself.
1957.
And you lose another 20.
That's too
You're going to hit negative numbers here pretty soon, Francisco. I would, slow down on your...
1912.
1912. Did you already take a guess?
No.
Okay, well, good for you. You didn't get it right.
I was thinking.
Was it the one about the alien invasion?
You
No,
want
that
to
wouldn't have been
use
the
that as an
first.
educated guess and lose 20 points, or are you
No,
just asking as a
obviously not. I
question?
was just asking a question.
Don't do that. I'm just tempted enough to go like this.
No, that was after it was already popular.
Yes.
1922.
1922. Take 20 points off.
Guys, it's not
There's
worth
too
it.
many
It's not
fucking
worth
years.
it.
Are we supposed to be keeping track of our points?
Yes. Yes.
What if we
I'm
don't?
at plus 50.
Yeah. Well, again, sooner or later you will hit negative numbers.
I'm there.
You're there?
Oh, yeah.
I would just stay quiet then if I were you. This is just round one.
Let's sit this one out, guys. Let's let it go.
You're just going to let it slide?
Yeah, let it go.
All right. 1920. 1920.
I was the closest. Come on.
That's not how it works.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. You haven't heard that one?
No.
Well, now you did. All right, so who was the original owner of that question that got it wrong? Charlie, sorry, take your 20 points and throw it to somebody else who's going to take it. Luck on a ride. Avery's hiding in the corner. 2, 10, 20, or 30?
I'll go 22.
You want it 22? It's not an option.
I'll go 20 also.
Oh, I thought you wanted 20 plus the 2 points. Okay,
Give her
in
2
case you got the 2 points wrong, you had the 20 points to fall back on. All right, for 20 points, here we go, Avery. This is right up you. You should know this. You film ladies should know this because it deals directly with audio. What are the 3 most popular types of digital audio formats?
I don't even know what that refers to. Like MP3, is that kind of what
Well,
you're
there's
looking for?
one.
Wave, like WAV.
There's 2.
Can I like call a friend? Phone a friend?
Our phone's broken.
That's the only thing I can think of. Wave, MP3. It's like H something?
H?
HB, is that something?
HBO.
Like H.
HP sauce is something you put on like a burger.
No, it was like, I have no idea.
No idea. I'll give you half of that. I'll give you 10
okay.
points.
Thank you.
AAC.
Oh.
8?
Yeah, I don't even think I would have known that. Did you know that, Romina? Yeah.
Just went off.
Where there's a film question in here too. All right, Avery, who are we calling on then? You got your 10 points.
Let's go Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, 2, 10, 20, 30.
I'll just do a 30. Why not?
There we go.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What were the call letters of the first commercial radio station? Remember?
Call letters?
Yes, the call
of the
letters.
first commercial radio station.
Was it WOR? Was it KDKA? Was it KQV? Or was it WNBC?
I feel like it's one of the middle ones. What were the middle 2 options again?
The options are WOR, KDKA, KQV, or WNBC.
KDKA.
KDKA, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That one too.
Same.
God.
You got it.
Yay.
30 points in your
Goodness.
on your quiz.
So that's 84
Don't get too excited.
for now.
Who are you calling on?
Eleanor, go right ahead.
30.
30.
Oh.
Go big or go home. For 30 points, Eleanor. The term broadcasting comes from which industry? Is it the steel, the shipping, the agriculture, or railroad industries? The term broadcasting comes from which industry? Steel, shipping, agriculture, or railroad?
Shipping.
Shipping. For 30 points.
Brian, call me, please.
Oh my God.
Agriculture.
Who raised their hands first? You're just shouting it out?
I raised it real quick.
I think we need to start.
I did. It was agriculture.
The whole thing's not fair.
You can give us all.
Yeah,
30
it's
points.
yeah. No,
Check the
not
cameras.
50.
Editor, check film,
We
check
the
film.
replay.
I remember.
Yeah, your moderator. What do you go? Who got it first, Fabio?
I wasn't watching.
All right. Let's give it to Sam.
What? Okay, so no more hands, and now we'll start.
Sorry,
I
sorry.
raised my hand first.
It was.
I had my hand over
Lock
here.
it, it's me.
All right.
before-
Instead of throwing hands, let's just say your name and then I'll turn to you. So if you want to answer first,
Say your own name out
yes,
loud.
Yes.
Okay.
That way I know who to look at.
What if I say somebody else's
Elizabeth, if you said Marty, then I'd look at Marty. If Marty said Marty, then I'd look at Marty.
Okay.
Got it?
Wait, so can we
Hell yeah.
nominate people then?
No. Sam, call somebody. You're just racking up the points over here.
Yeah, go ahead, Locke.
Lock, stock,
lucky boy.
barrel.
30.
30? Going big.
Talking about.
Who demonstrated signaling with electromagnetic radiation in the 1880s?
Okay, you just give me the hardest question.
No, there's harder ones, don't worry.
Locksmith, let's get it.
Was it Guglielmo Marconi? Was it Heinrich Hertz? Was it Samuel Morse? Or was it Cyrus W. Field?
I'm gonna go with Sam, whatever his last name is.
Samuel Morse? Sure?
Yep.
Final answer.
Yep.
Elizabeth.
There you go. Elizabeth.
The last one.
The last one. Cyrus W. Field.
Eleanor.
Charlie.
Eleanor. Mia.
Marty.
Eleanor.
Hertz.
Hertz, don't it?
I forgot we had to say our name.
What were you saying?
I was just raising my hand.
We used you as an example as well.
How many points was that?
30.
30?
30. Right, see? So it can't be bad. If you lose the 30, you could always get the 30 back. All right, Alan, where are we going? Who's going next? Who has not answered a question
Yeah.
yet?
Mia.
Oh, this side of the room is looking pretty happy with their quiz scores. They don't want to play.
No, I'm not.
You gamblers?
I am furious.
Somebody's touching their mics. Please don't touch your mics. Okay.
I'm gonna go 30.
You're going to go 30?
Go 30.
All right. This is an easy one.
Come on.
What was the percentage of consumers using portable devices to listen to podcasts in the year 2014? Was it 57, 64, 71, or 42%? The percentage of people using portable devices to listen to podcasts in 2014. 57, 64, 71, or 42?
57.
57. You sure about that?
Yes.
You honest?
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Hell yeah.
So again, don't get cocky. This can change. Who's going next?
Romina.
You're looking like you want a 30 point.
Yeah. I mean, I already have only, like 40 left, so if it all go.
Next round, there's 50-point questions. That can change your life. 30 points then. Here we go. Romina, how long is an AM wave? Is it as long as your fist, as long as a bread box, as long as an automobile, or as long as a football field? AM radio wave.
Can I hear the 4 options again?
Yes, you
Can't look at his paper.
It's not like answers in this.
There are answers.
Narc.
I don't see any. There's no answers.
Good on you.
How long is an AM wave? As long as your fist, as long as a bread box, as long as an automobile, or as long as a football field?
Football field.
Football field. You sure about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Barely my hand.
She was waiting for the buzzer, wasn't she? Who's next? Who has not gone? These two,
Marty.
everybody? Marty?
Francisco.
Honey? Well, you went. No, you haven't answered. Did you ask? Okay, you tried to steal one. Marty, 10, 20, 30. Nobody wants the 2 points.
You know what? Yeah. No, actually,
You scared us with that.
Shit.
fuck it. Give me the 2 points.
2 points?
We're going big.
Go big or go home, Marty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll give you a 5.
That's how I asked for a 2.
I'll give you a 5. Split the difference. Marty, because I heard you talking about this the other day, what kind of microphones do we use in our studio? Is it cardioid, condenser, ribbon, or dynamic?
It is answer B. It is condenser mics.
You sure about that?
I think. No. But final answer: condenser mics.
Condenser mics? You sure about
I am so
you were so sure not about it the other day.
I know. I was furious because the answer was not on the goddamn quiz.
Marty.
Final answer.
Marty wrote, "What recording audio? Which microphones do we use in the studio?" And he wrote dynamic.
And I was wrong.
You were?
Yes.
No, you got it right.
What the fuck?
Which time? Now
I hate your guts.
He got it right on his quiz. He got it right on his quiz.
Okay, so what's the right answer?
It's condenser mics. We have condenser mics.
Okay.
Well, let's take a look. Are any of these condenser mics?
Oh, I don't know.
No, these are all dynamics here.
Wait, so
Yes, we do.
But the ones we
On
use.
this, we do have both condenser and dynamic.
The ones we
mics.
usually use, the colored ones, those are condenser mics.
Those are dynamics.
What the fuck? Wait, so what the fuck? So how the fuck?
Stop talking about it. Take
Yeah,
the points,
I'm going to
man.
take them away.
furious,
just
man.
let it
It's
go.
fucking with me.
5 points.
You're
Take
down. You're back down to 2 points. Leave it.
Avery, dynamic.
We've already answered the question.
He got it wrong. Or did he?
No, he got it right. What show are you listening to?
I'm listening.
Yeah, got it?
Replay.
Okay, got
Viewers
it.
know what I'm talking
Hi, Avery.
Hi.
Okay. Francisco, 10, 20, 30, or 2?
20.
20. Oh, boy. What does FM stand for when it comes to radio?
Frequency modulation.
Frequency modulation. Is that your final answer, sir?
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Got it. All right, that's it, everybody. Everybody got a question asked and answered. Bear, what about
No,
you?
Hani
You're not playing in the corner. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you steal points?
No, I did not.
Okay, what do you want? 10, 20, or 30 points?
I'm gonna go with a 10 point.
10 points.
Yeah.
All right.
Go for yourself.
All right. What software can be used to edit audio files?
Oh, that was on a quiz.
Yeah, it was on the
like-
quiz. Did you get it
It
right?
was like, I hope so. I think it was. I did not check that yet.
you
I think
haven't
it was
'cause I
like
got 'em.
Adobe.
A dub?
Wait. Sorry. Wait. Adobe editing. No, was the
You mean Adobe?
there was like Adobe.
Yeah.
You got it like that.
Adobe.
There's also the DaVinci Resolve.
DaVinci?
DaVinci.
Okay.
I think.
I'll give it to you. Close enough, yeah. Audition, DaVinci, Audacity, pretty much anything. GarageBand will even do the job if you need it to be. Who else has yet to go? Honey, 10, 20, or 30?
Can I choose 20 if I don't have 20 points?
How many points do you have?
Like 13 left.
You have 13 points left?
Because
Well, then you'll be in the negative. That's fine.
I started. I'll just take the 10.
Well, you could even. You're just going to play it and risk it all for 3 points? You're going to be above. All right, you want to stay above water? That's your show. 10 points. The human eye can read up to 1,500 words per minute. Is that true or false? The human eye can read up to 1,500 words per minute.
False.
False? Final answer?
Yeah.
You got it.
Nice.
So now you're 23. You should have went for 20. You would have been back to normal. All right, that's it for this round, gang. It's time to move on. Round 2. To 2. In this round, we're going to talk a little bit about podcasting, and what it takes to build a podcast, what it takes to make a podcast. Now, this one might be a little bit different for you because this one is requiring you to think about some of our shows that we've produced here, as well as some of the shows that have been produced prior to your season. So, in this, there are a round of mystery questions that the point value are 10 to 50. Let's just start it off here with Elizabeth. Welcome to the show, round 2. What are you going to be playing for? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
I'll go ahead and do 40.
You have 40 points. For 40, how many points you got already?
54.
54. Did you, by chance, listen to any of the old shows?
The ones that we listened to in class.
All right. You might want to rethought your 40-point question, but here we go. Don't worry. Do you want to put them on the air?
It's not a phone call.
Not a phone call?
No.
Okay. Well, we can put them on the air again. All right, for 40 points. This comes from season 2 of the AUR podcast called Mouth of the Wolf. Did you by chance watch any of those or see any of those or listen to any of those?
Mouth of the Wolves.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, this episode focused particularly on music. Do you know what band was reviewed and interviewed on episode 2 of Mouth of the Wolves? Sorry, this is the first season. Which band was interviewed and reviewed?
Band was interviewed and reviewed.
Yes. One of the students went to a concert and then sat down after the show and interviewed the band.
Wow.
For them. This is it, watching you thinking about those 40 points just evaporating.
I mean, it can have been like a really well-known band if they were able to get an interview.
Oh.
So I don't think I
shade there.
I just said it was the
I'll
first
give you a hint.
season.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
One of the band members is actually in the room.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Were you in a band? Would you mind just telling me the name of your band?
Don't.
He can't help.
Not after throwing shade, bro.
He's not even.
Yeah. You said that was a small
told him
band.
not a very good band because they got interviewed by our podcast.
No, not a very well-known band.
Uh-huh.
That's
Not after these
nothing about the
insults.
quality of the music.
They've been on Rye TV.
Oh,
Actually, that's pretty cool,
very
actually.
exciting. Oh, wait, I definitely remember watching this now because it was a weird name.
Again, throwing shade.
What shade,
Come
bro?
on, man.
Like, come on.
You want him to help you, stop insulting him.
I'm happy. I'm happy you watched it because it was an audio-only podcast.
Same difference.
Honestly, you're right.
Time limit.
As soon as the song's over.
I'll give you a Coke if you tell me the name. I have an unopened can of Coke in my bag.
Bribery.
Not even beer, man.
Well, I don't have that on me.
All right,
I will get you a beer if you
time's up.
Can I say no funny stuff?
No funny stuff. That's right. Our man Fabio plays the bass in a band called No Funny Stuff. The lead singer Mike is an alumni of AUR.
Really?
Yes. So it's got connections. Bring the band all to AUR. Okay. Well, sorry for that 40-point.
What are you
so
gonna do?
extra
Say love you.
Huh?
Am I
No,
extra?
no, you don't get to steal.
What? What?
No stealing.
That's not fair.
Now it's only building. But
You
you
got-
gotta know.
you got
Now you
hosed.
can check 10, 20, 30, or 40 points. 50 points even.
You didn't say that.
Wait, there's no stealing this
I
round?
make the game.
But you can't say that like.
Sure I can.
He makes the
You
game.
can
do whatever he wants. I
It's-
add 40
Technically,
to
he
my
can say
points.
whatever he wants.
That's right.
Well, I
true.
think so, but
right. It's
That's
my
wrong.
final.
So there's
Yeah,
there's
same
one
color.
There's a happy ending for everybody. Don't worry. When you leave.
Doubtful.
What are you going for?
Oh.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah.
50.
50 points. Good
I
luck.
either lose it or get all of it.
Yep.
Wait, Brian, there's no stealing in this round?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Nope. Which of the following do not have a podcast? Is it David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, Howard Stern, or Joe Rogan? Which of the following do not have a podcast?
Second
David
one.
Letterman, Conan O'Brien, Howard Stern, or Joe Rogan?
I don't know all the other three, and I only know Joe Rogan. So he has a podcast. So from the other three, I would guess the second one.
Conan O'Brien?
Oh no.
The third.
Do you want to push the button? You want me to do it?
It's Letterman. It's got to be Letterman.
First one. First one.
I really wouldn't start guessing if I were you. You'll lose points as well.
Well, I
But
mean,
we can't steal, right?
No, you can't
it's
steal.
gotta be
No, it
Letterman
doesn't
at that
matter.
point.
But therefore, we can't lose.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Howard Stern. he has a radio show.
What?
Yeah, gone bait and switch.
He's not on any podcasting platform?
Oh no, he's been
He's got
on,
a
he's been
break-
on radio his entire
Sirius
career.
XM.
Does David Letterman have a
That was
podcast?
channel 100 and 101, I believe.
Yep. Howard 100 and Howard 101. All right, who's next then?
Oh,
You're
I
calling
choose?
somebody, yeah.
Nico.
Nico,
50.
you're going 50 points as well. Whoa.
High rollers.
How many points you got?
Not enough.
Not enough. Well, yep. Hmm. You know Kevin Smith?
Yes.
Yes.
Fat Man?
Hmm?
Like Fat Man? Like Kevin Smith, like Kevin.
That's rude.
That's his thing.
Wow.
That's his thing.
Not anymore.
Shaming in 2026
Exactly.
is crazy.
Throwing shade on my boy Fabio over here, calling Kevin Smith fat.
No, that's his like little title of that one thing he had from the video we watched. The Fat
Silent
Man
Bob.
series.
Silent Bob.
Jay, yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So you've heard of him. You saw a little clip of him. Kevin Smith does not feature in which of the following podcasts? Is it the Smodcast, the Fat Man Beyond, Edumacation, or Film School Fridays? Kevin Smith does not feature in which of the following podcasts? Smodcast, Fat Man Beyond, Edumacation, or Film School Fridays?
Edumacation.
Edumacation. That, my friend, is absolutely wrong.
Oh.
Whoa.
Smodcast.
Ow.
That's his brand. The rest of them are actually podcasts that he's part of. So you learn something every day.
Clearly.
Not to bet more than you have. You can't hear it, so
Okay.
don't be offended.
Usually not.
All right, so who's going then? Who you throwing to the pits?
Give it to me.
You want it?
Yeah.
Seho, what's your point value? What do you want to play for?
I'm going for 30 points.
30 points? Doesn't mean it's easier than 50, but let's give it a shot. Huh. Name 2 Kevin Smith films.
One of them I think we just said, Silent Bob.
Is
No.
that the full?
No. That's not one of his films. One of his films.
If I were you, I would have taken 50 points for this one. It's just one.
I don't know.
Don't know?
I'm gonna take the loss.
I know one.
It's
Clerks.
Look at this man's trying to steal.
I know another
It's
one.
James.
Dogma.
Dogma,
Oh, another one. Mallrats?
Mallrats.
Clerks 2.
You can
Clerks
steal
3.
these.
Reclerkening.
Say these.
He's letting everybody just tread all over him. Like, what
Say
the hell?
any of these.
Have you not
Those,
seen-
take a third.
Have you not seen Yoga Hosers? What the hell? Come on. Tusk.
Two of these.
Tusk is a
the
film
music-
about
The
podcasting.
music's still going. You can still say it.
I said Clerks and Mallrats.
Yeah, well, too late.
Oh man.
There goes 30 points.
There goes 30 points.
Who are you calling
Oh,
on?
man.
Let's just go with Gabby. She's sitting there quiet in the corner. Then don't call on me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Which do you recommend?
How much do you need? How much do you want to lose?
I'll go 30.
30 points. This was on the quiz, so now it's worth more than it was on the quiz. The Ralph Report is hosted by who? I'll get, and it should be pretty, if you got it right on the quiz, which you did.
I don't think I did.
Your choices were Ralph Garman, Ralph West, or Ralph Hammond.
Ralph West.
Ralph West? Yeah, that's wrong. Ralph Garman. Did any of you by chance on Canvas see that there is a thing called assignments and there was a bunch of podcast links to listen to?
Didn't look there once.
Yep, I can tell. I can see how long you're on Canvas.
Which one was it?
Huh?
Which one was it?
Ralph Garman. Favorite podcast to listen to. All right, Locke.
Yes.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50?
Yeah.
Ooh.
50. This man's not scared of anything.
Do you listen to the Ralph Report?
No.
Yeah, then you're not going to get this one. By 50 points.
It's fine.
Who was the guest interview on the very first episode of the Ralph Report? It's one of his great friends.
I don't know who Ralph Gorin or whatever the fuck his name is.
Wow.
Straight for it.
Any name.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. A solid guess. Guess.
Not bad.
Ralph Garman used to work in radio, and he was on a morning show in L.A. And one of his good friends just happened to be... Huh?
Howard Stern?
Who said Howard Stern? No. We had Howard Stern once here.
It's not a guess.
His good friend is none other than Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Pretty close, though.
Yeah.
Close answer.
Barack Obama.
I would have said Michael Jackson. Same thing.
All right. Sam's got points. Who needs some points? This is the point shuffle.
Dish it over.
Hani.
Oh.
Let me get one for 30.
1 for 30. Okay. You don't know Ralph Garman?
No.
You know Kevin Smith?
No.
Then you're not going to get this one either. That's good. You picked right for 30 points. Now you're going to be negative.
Wow.
Wow. Bold.
I haven't even answered yet. You haven't
Hey,
asked
you don't know
the
that. Have some faith.
Who are the hosts of Hollywood Babylon?
question. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know?
Repeat the names he just asked you if you knew them. Just.
I kind of forgot them.
There's no way you forgot. He was 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
The answers aren't over here.
Oh, wait, Kevin Smith, was it?
Yeah.
And, yeah, I don't know.
You're halfway there. We were literally just talking about him.
Ralph something?
What was his last name there, Locke?
Gorin or something?
Or no, it was Gorn or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You got it. What? 30 points. Kind of got eased into it. I didn't want to see her go negative. You know, that's a hard,
I'm already
hard one to
negative.
get out.
Thank you so much.
You, who's negative?
Yeah, I'm negative 23.
Okay, good for you. All right, let's see if we got time here. We'll move on to round 3. All right, this is just a little bit of fun. This is a new segment here for the show. Oop, wrong theme song. And we're going to do a little bit of see how well you can say things. have a couple of giggles with you. And this is called Try These Tongue Twisters on for Size. Who likes a good tongue twister?
I'm pumped.
Yeah?
I'm pumped.
No?
I don't really know.
I'm giving you very basic ones, all right? And it's just to have a little bit of fun. And you're going to say it 3 times as fast as you can without making a mistake. So, our first tongue twister of the day is, remember, I have to think about it in your head. You can't read it off a piece of paper. That's cheating. Your first tongue twister, Spartacus, is these 3 words, little lemon wheel.
I'm dyslexic. I don't know. Let me think about it.
So then it'd be wheel, lemon, little? No, that's not my fun. Little lemon wheel. Little lemon wheel.
Will Lemon Little?
No.
Not quite.
Little lemon wheel.
Sparty, just repeat it faster.
Oh, duh.
Little
Okay.
lemon wheel.
Anyway, sometimes it takes a
There you go.
second.
He's got it. He's on it. He's on it. He's going to nail it.
So just
Little-
say like little lemon wheel, lemon little wheel, just over and over.
3 times. 3 times
Oh,
fast.
okay.
3 times
Wait,
fast.
One more time, Sparty. One more
Okay.
time.
You were there.
Okay, little lemon wheel, little lemon wheel, little lemon wheel.
Oh, fast. Can we go faster? Who can
That
do it
was not
faster?
fast.
I got you. I got you, Brian. Fuck. All right.
3 words, Marty. Little lemon wheel.
All right. Little lemon wheel, little lemon wheel, little lemon wheel.
Wow. Look at that.
Good job, Marty.
Fantastic. Where's the ding by that one?
Yeah, buddy. How many points is that one?
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Oh, so we stuck with whatever.
Just for
we got.
fun. Whatever. I'll give you 5 points.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right. Anybody else want to try little lemon wheel?
Nope.
Give us a
Nope.
harder one.
You want a harder one?
I need a harder one. Wait,
Yeah.
Francisco?
You want, what you want? You want a hard one?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Good luck with this one. 3 words. Crisp crust cake.
Ooh.
3 times fast as you can. Speed is of the essence.
What were
Crisp crust cake.
Chris Krupp.
Got this, Chris. You got this.
Crisp crust cake.
Crisp.
Crust cake.
Crisp
My
crust.
Spanish accent just slipped out way too hard.
Anybody try it? Who's
was
next?
it?
Crisp crust
cake.
cake. Crisp
I go.
crust cake.
Crisp crust cake. Crisp crust cake.
No, you're saying cross.
Crisp crust.
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 Crisp crust cake.
Crisp crust cake. Crisp crust cake.
Let's have somebody over here try it.
Lock,
Crisp
got it.
crust cake. Crisp
no, I'm gonna
crust
fail.
cake.
Come on, look.
Crisp crust cake. Crisp crust cake. Crisp.
The first one was good, though. It was good.
Crisp crust cake. Crisp crust cake. Crisp crust cake.
Faster.
Say it
Crisp crust
fast.
cake. Crisp crust cake. 'Cause
No.
it's better-
Did
Well,
you not have that?
We'll give it to him. You can't hear anything, so it's kind of useless. We play sound effects. All right, this is one of my daughter's favorites. This is 4 words. We're getting up there. Ostriches eat odd objects. Ostriches eat odd objects.
All right.
Charlie, give it a shot.
Ostriches eat odd objects. Ostriches
Faster,
eat odd
faster.
objects. Ostriches eat odd objects.
Ooh. All
Baller.
right, Sam, give it a shot. Let's have Sam give it a shot.
Ostriches eat odd objects. Ostriches eat odd objects.
faster.
Ostriches
This
eat
is
odd objects.
Faster, faster.
Ostriches eat odd objects. Ostriches eat odd objects.
Like that. That's the speed is of the essence.
There we go.
All right. Well, you thought that was fun. Who hasn't gone yet? You want to go?
Sure.
You want to try
I
one?
won't be good, but
You won't be good? Well, try ostriches eat odd objects.
ostriches eat odd objects.
Faster.
Ostriches eat odd objects. Ostriches eat odd objects.
Halfway there. All right, this is a classic. This is a stumbler for everybody. Fast as you can. It's not just to repeat these nice little words that make a sentence. I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. Wristwatch.
Wristwatch. I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
I got you.
Who's going? Francisco's going.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. You heard that too quick.
Irish
Dish
wrist.
it over.
Come on, let's go for it.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. Fuck.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. I wish I had.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. I wish I had.
Oh!
Just tailed off.
Almost.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
Right out the gate.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
I wish I had an Irish rich.
I wish I had an Irish wish.
Points for everybody.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
That's a horrible word.
Wristwatch?
Yeah.
Wristwatch is just hard to say on its
I
own.
wish I had an Irish wrist. No.
Wristwatch.
I wish I had an Irish rich watch.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
But it's so slow.
That was a little slow.
Yeah, you didn't get it one time. You had to think about it.
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
You have to say it 3 times.
I wish
super
I had
fast.
an Irish wristwatch.
Again, faster,
I
faster.
wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
And there we got her.
Can I sing it and then get a point?
I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. I wish I had an Irish wristwatch. I wish I had an Irish wristwatch.
I'll give it a point.
I wish I had an Irish
There it goes. Already down the hole. Well, give yourself each 5 points for that. Last one, final tongue twister. This one is brutal. And I'm going to let Sam start it. 3 words. Real, rural, walrus.
Real rural.
Real rural walrus.
Fast.
Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Real rural wireless. Real rural wireless.
Real
Rural,
rural
walrus.
walrus.
Yes. They exist.
Real rural walrus. It's real rural
Real
walrus.
rural
Real
walrus.
rural. It's English. Real real rural walrus. No, rural.
Walrus. We just got done with the Irish. Now we're under the walrus.
Oh my god.
Gabby.
Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus.
Faster.
Rural walrus.
Ah, got you.
Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus. Real
Oh,
rural
that's-
walrus.
That's concentration. I'll get it there.
Stoned.
Shoot. Okay. Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus.
Oh, man, it was so close.
Dang it.
Real Wallace. William Wallace.
William Wallace.
Real rural.
Real rural Wallace.
Come on, Mia.
I went to speech therapy for my R's when I was
Same.
like 9.
Then you should be able to get this.
Yeah, you trained.
You trained for this moment.
Oh. Real rural walrus. Real.
All right. Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus.
Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus.
Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus. Real rural.
Almost.
Real rural walrus. Real rural walrus. Real.
What is the last one? Walrus?
Walrus.
Walrus.
Like a
An animal.
Big ass animal with the fucking tusks.
No.
Real rural
Russ.
walrus.
Rural Russ.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it's there's no T.
Real rural. No.
All right. Give yourself 10 points for that. Because now you're playing for all of your points.
I have no points.
I didn't get to go in that second round at all, man.
You didn't?
No. What the fuck?
Well, how many points you got?
I had like 61 then. So
How
like,
much
so I
you
think
have
we can
now?
go off that.
Gotta keep track
Well,
of
let's tell you. Let's go on to round 3. So this is where we bring it home. All your points are on the line. You either get it right or you get it wrong. There's no point value involved. So if you're at 30 points, you get it wrong, you get nothing. If you have 30 points and you get it right, you get 30 points. That's it. No increase. You get your grade you got.
We're all in, baby.
You're all in. It's all or nothing. It's all in. That last round of gambling is going to pay off. Win big. Let's go big or go home. Now, we're going to talk about things because, well, we're in one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. And that city is Rome. And we have some Italians in the room, some people that speak Italian, and some people that pretend to be Italian. That's all right. But these are all questions based on life in Italy. You loved your travel episode, so let's see how well you've stayed and learned a little bit about the country you're living in right now. So, I've got 15 questions, and I'll have Fabio make up one last question over there on her own, so we have an even 16. Normally this list is created for a table of 15, but you're all here today. So, Alienor, you would love this question, that's why I'm not going to give it to you.
Okay.
How many points do you got?
I don't know.
You lost count?
Yeah.
Just invent a number then.
90.
Go big.
90? Take that and divide it by 5.
No, I can't.
Then you're not going to get this question
Okay,
either.
50-50. I have 51 points.
You have 51 points?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to get any question though. This one's too easy.
No, wait. No, plus 15.
You choose who goes first.
Me.
No, I
Choose
want,
me.
I want my
No.
question.
Yeah, I'll give you a question. Don't worry.
But I want
Marty. Seiho is eager.
Choose me.
Saiho's fiending right
Choose
now.
me. I'm ready.
Romina.
Bro.
I would call on. I would call on. Who are you calling on?
No, Nico.
Nico?
Yes.
Nico. Back in the day, you know, there's this giant building called the Colosseum.
Heard of it?
You heard of it? You been there?
A couple times.
Couple of times. All right, well, how many people could the Colosseum accommodate at its capacity during the heyday of the Roman Empire? Not including Russell Crowe.
Can I tell you what year it was created? I know that.
It's not on the quiz. This is all or nothing.
70,000 people.
70,000 people? I'll give it to you. 60 to 70,000 people. 60 to 70,000
It
people.
feels small.
Nice.
All right, call on somebody.
Who wants it?
I want it.
Seiho, how many points you got?
I got 54 points, I believe.
Well, this could change.
Wait, if I get this wrong, then I'm at 0. Is all or nothing?
Yep, all or nothing.
Dang. Here we go.
All or
I'm
nothing.
ready.
Gambling man.
Ready? Have you, where are you from again? You go to school outside of here.
I go to school in Boston.
Yeah, you're from Boston. So, what do you think of Rome? You seen all the sights?
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah,
I think.
most of them?
Yep.
Been to the Trevi Fountain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know they collect the money every night out of there?
Yes.
How much money do they collect out of the Trevi Fountain each day?
Each day?
What's the rough amount of money they collect out of the Trevi Fountain?
Each day, I want to say anywhere from 2,000 or 3,000 euros.
2,000 or 3,000 euros. 3,000 is the kind of the right guess.
Nice, good shit.
So good for you. You still have 50 points.
Wait, don't I get the 50 points?
No.
What?
Just,
What's the point of being all in then?
that's the risk of gambling, isn't it?
Oh.
You break even. Who you calling on?
That's my favorite position.
Who wants to go?
Sure. I'll go.
Francisco. I saw his name first.
Francisco. No, I'll give yourself 10 points. It's kind of like a hedge bet. Francisco, how many points you got, man?
I got 100 points, you know. So
No,
I'm
you
gonna gamble
don't. No, you don't. You like coffee?
I hate it.
You hate coffee?
Yes, sir.
So this is perfect for you. Italy is known for its love of espresso. We drink it every day. How many espressos are consumed in Italy every year?
By liter or by?
Let's say just a regular cup of espresso.
Oh,
What's this all statistics?
So obviously,
Why do you think there's a section of the show called statistics?
they can take up to maybe 2 or 3 like before like lunch, and there's hella Italians, not even here in Italy, but everywhere.
I think it's in Italy.
Just in
In
Italy.
Italy. It says right here. Are consumed in Italy.
Over 80 million shots of espresso.
80 million?
Has to be.
Has to be? Did you do math on your quiz about how many episodes there are?
Hell nah.
You probably should have. That's your guess?
Yeah.
800 million?
He's at 80.
80? 80 million.
Yeah.
The correct answer is not that. The correct answer, in fact, is 1.8 billion espresso.
It's a little bit more than 8 billion.
0.8 billion. Who's going next, Francisco? Hurry up, we got to do the
Lucky boy.
Lock.
So I have negative points, so I
Good.
can't.
Well, don't
can't
worry.
anymore.
Technically, if you lose those, you're positive.
I am.
Negative.
You know?
2 negatives make a positive.
Yes.
Hey, Locke, do you like pasta?
Sure.
You eat a lot of it this semester since you've been
I
here?
ate more pizza, but
You ate more pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, didn't like the pasta so much.
well, it was way better than American pasta, but it was.
Well,
You're just
okay.
not a pasta guy.
No,
All
I
right.
don't do great with pasta.
You don't do great with pasta. What does that mean?
All right.
I'm allergic to us.
All right. Well, then let's not talk about pasta. Let's talk about fountains.
Again.
You like the
stuck with
fountains?
pasta.
Yeah. He has no base of consuming pasta, so I can't really throw in the pasta question. How many fountains are there here in Rome? How many fountains are there here in Rome?
Does this count the
Little Nassonis? No.
Oh, just the big ones?
Just the regular fountains.
A lot of fountains.
That's almost what it says here, but it's a number.
I don't know, 100.
100.
3.
103.
No, just 3 fountains.
Just 3 fountains.
Probably somewhere in between.
Somewhere between 100 and 3.
300.
300 fountains.
300 fountains?
Yep.
You gonna say that?
Yep.
I'll give it to you. There's about 280.
Sweet.
You're within a couple of.
You have to share the thing.
3 large.
3.
I don't know.
All right.
It's a lie.
Who's going next? We gotta speed along here. I'm just gonna go around the corner there. I'm just gonna go around the corner. Otherwise, we take too long.
Okay.
Bam. You from Rome?
Yes.
Okay, then you should know this.
I hope so. I don't know.
You should know this, and if not, they'll make you move.
Okay.
How many churches are there in Rome?
Oh, I think I know this one.
That's a tough one.
No, really, there's a specific number.
More than fountains.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, more than fountains.
It's like.
More than double the fountains.
Easily.
Dio mio. A lot more than fountains, that for sure.
People more need, religion.
Considering like
water.
also like the small ones, I would say like 1,000. No. 800. I would guess.
800?
Yes.
How many points you got?
I don't know. Just few. I think. I don't know. Just 20 or something.
Well, they're all gone. They're correct. You were close, and I would have given it to you, but you're about 100 short. There are 900 churches
900.
Really?
in Rome.
But she was between 1,000 and 800? Come on.
Locke was 20 off for the number of fountains. I'll give you 10 points.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, 10 points. Let's say I ever did anything nice for you.
900, okay.
Gabby,
Yes.
so do you like pasta?
Yeah.
Did you eat a lot of pasta this year?
Yeah.
Okay, so Italians love pasta too. So how much pasta will the average person consume living in Italy for 1 year? How much will the average person consume living in Italy?
What's
What
the
is this
measurement
measured
unit?
by?
Pounds or?
Pounds or kilograms, whatever you would like to choose.
Living in Italy?
Yes.
For how long?
1 year.
1 year.
How much is a pack of a pasta?
Yeah, I was
Like, how
gonna. I
many-
don't know.
Usually a
grams?
pack, they sell it
About
at
500
500
grams.
grams. Yeah, half a kilo.
Or you can buy the kilo bags.
I'll say 90 pounds.
90 pounds?
Which is how much gram?
You're
pounds is 40
close. You're
kilograms.
close. I'll give it to you.
Wow.
She said 90, but I'll only give you 10 points for it. 70 pounds or 35 kilograms.
35
That's the
kilograms.
average. about what-
35? I think it's way more than
35
that. Would be more.
35 kilograms?
That's a lot.
In a year.
Not as much as I thought.
In a year. Say how you want,
I
yeah?
went, yeah.
Spidey.
Spartacus. All right, hit me.
Since you've got a truly Roman name.
Ish, it's Caspian. but-
Well, all right. Well, we'll use it just for the sake of a lead into this next question. Where did it go?
Oh God, pressure's on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pressure's
quiet.
on. You traveled around Rome?
I'd say a decent amount. Yeah.
Decent amount? You've seen the sights then?
Ish.
Ish. All right. Well then, if you
being honest.
if you know Rome, what was the largest stadium ever built in Rome?
Colosseum.
Wrong.
Can we steal?
Yeah, can we steal?
It's a horsing race.
Ah, well, try my
In the
best.
city of Rome or in ancient Rome?
It still exists.
Right?
Yeah,
Circo
well,
Massimo?
Circo Massimo.
Still exists.
It's the
Circo Maximo,
Circus
Circus
Maximus?
Maximus, Circus Maximus.
There you go, I got it. Took a second.
That was the outfit.
there's no way like they're gonna
Take all those points. They're gone.
You would have asked me that.
Started Olympico
Would've
fits
done
like
that one.
8
Nico, you went.
people.
Honey, you went. No.
No, honey didn't go.
Honey, no. Honey, no. Honey, no. All right. Bum. Hey, this is related to Spartacus. No, it's not. But round two. That's not what we're doing.
To him?
We're back to it.
Spartacus.
Back to round two.
Get more points. Pursue my points.
Exactly. What did Romans use as a beauty product over 2,000 years ago? It's a very famous beauty product in Rome.
Kind of weird.
And I think the only person in this class who knew it is sitting at the table.
I know a couple ones.
I know one of them.
Thanks for giving yourself away, Marty.
I want to answer it.
Take a guess.
Beauty
Think,
product?
think organic.
Beauty product. Highly prized.
Food based,
Highly
maybe.
valuable.
Organic. Biological, perhaps.
I don't know. Olive oil?
Could be smelly in some instances.
They're literally just
There's-
teeing it right up.
And I would say many instances.
Could, yeah.
I don't think I know this one.
The answer is gladiator sweat. I'll give you.
Seriously?
Yes, gladiator sweat.
It's disgusting.
Yes, it was also done in Greece as well. It
I
was-
mean, it's creative. I'll give him that. You know?
Yeah. you know.
Whiskey?
Would have never guessed that.
We talked about it in class. It was on our Break the Ice games. All right, Charlie,
Let's go.
let's go. Oh, God, round two.
also it was mixed with olive oil, so you're kind of right.
All right. You like going to AUR?
I do. I like it a
Yeah?
lot.
You have fun?
I'm having a great time.
You going to stay another semester with us?
No, I'm not. I'm going back to Texas.
He's out of here.
Didn't like it that much then. Did you buy any AUR gear?
I have the I Love Roma t-shirt with the heart as the AUR logo.
Okay.
That counts.
I'm pretty sure that
Well,
was free.
you've been here for a few months. What is AUR's Latin motto? Latin motto.
Do the resident students know this?
Yeah.
Do you guys all know this?
Oh yeah, this is something we all know.
Should have taught me this during orientation. But
It's on pretty much everything that has AUR branding.
Spartacus Maximus.
Spartacus Maximus.
I'll give you your originality points there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The answer is Inter Gentis Transorbum.
Oh.
For bonus points. What does it translate into?
Come on, Marty.
I want to take ancient Greek, not Latin. That's not my shit.
Go again.
What does it
What is it?
translate
It's
into?
inter- is it?
Gentis Transorbum.
Turning.
It's not a tongue twister. We did that around before. Inter Gentis Transorbum.
Transform. It's.
I just forgot.
It has nothing to do with Transformers, don't worry.
Maybe Lady Boys.
It means between people across the world. Okay. Mia,
Yes.
you do a lot of walking?
Decent amount.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You ever walk from here to the Vatican?
Yes, actually.
Yeah? How far is it?
Oh.
That's the question?
Yes. How far is it from St. Peter's Basilica by foot From AUR.
Like in miles
minutes?
or
Like in
kilometers?
minutes?
Minutes?
Oh, kilometers?
Kilometers?
Yes.
I want to say. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's where he is, yes. But
Yes, naturally.
that's where people go, but that's not how far the distance is.
The distance from AWAR.
Yes.
I want to say 25.
25 kilometers.
What? What are you talking about?
25?
Somebody who
25
does
is
not
like
use the
100
metric
miles.
system.
Not
That
use the
sounds a
metric
pretty
Aren't you-
solid
wait.
answer.
And your 4 years can't use the metric system.
It's like
Time's up.
It's okay.
2.4 kilometers.
Yeah.
Close. Just that point made
Decimal
the big
point.
difference. Yes. Marty, did you go?
I have not, no.
All right.
I have not.
Well, this is right in your wheelhouse.
The answer is gladiator sweat.
Huh?
No, nothing,
The answer is
nothing.
That was before, man. How long is a Roman mile?
Oh, fuck.
How did we measure a Roman mile?
Fun fact, I don't know a lot of Roman history. It's not
You're an
my thing.
archaeology major.
Not a Roman one.
Why are you
Cairo
studying
one.
Rome?
Don't ask.
Egyptian one.
Well, you know, all roads led to Rome. All roads lead
Not
to
the ones
Rome.
in Egypt.
Not the ones in Egypt.
Fuck. Okay, wait. It's,
They didn't know how far it was to Egypt? I think they did.
They got there.
They made it
They
there.
made it.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they knew how far it was.
Is it 1.4 miles? Is it?
Yes.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Do you hear the victory
I'm
music?
still- I'm still
you
a good
hear the victory
archaeologist.
music? Yes, there you go.
Holy shit.
1.48 kilometers or meters. Sorry. You went?
No.
Did you go? No. That confused look on his face means he did not go. The Pantheon is Rome's oldest buildings, one of Rome's oldest buildings. But what does Pantheon mean? It's not just a famous name that we call something. The Pantheon, what does it mean?
I'll steal. I'll take this one.
Ah.
Come on, time's of the essence here. We have 4 more people to go.
I don't know how to say it in English, man. I don't know.
Say it in Spanish.
Como un lugar de reunión donde hay muchas personas ahí viendo como un show o una cosa así. Un sitio para reunirse.
Yeah, no. That would it translate to all gods or every god?
Yes.
No.
Oh, like the Greek pantheon, like that.
I heard a Dio in there.
Yeah, no, there was no deal.
Zeus.
All right. Elizabeth,
Yes. Give it to me.
give it to you. All right. As you walk around Rome, we have some kind of signal points in Rome, and they're all gifts or were forcefully taken in some cases. But how many obelisks are there located in Rome?
A lot.
There are a lot, right?
Well, no, not really.
There's not a lot.
There's 3 different types.
Like, I know of at least 3.
All right, where are they?
There's one in front of the government building around the corner from the Trevi Fountain.
Mhm.
There's one near the Pantheon. It's
Mhm.
on top of an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did you ever see the Da Vinci Code?
I read it.
Did you ever see Angels and Demons? Angels and Demons, they talk all about these little obelisks. Time's running
Oh,
out.
there's one by the Spanish Steps, too.
Yes, there is.
There's one by Roma Stadium.
There are, in fact, 18 obelisks located in Rome.
Sorry, I only got 3.
8 of them are Egyptian, 5 are Roman, and 5 are modern.
Does the one?
Thank you, Mussolini.
Does the one
Yes.
at St. Peter's count?
That would be one, yes.
There's one by Termini.
Yes, that would be a modern one. All right, Elizabeth. No, you went. Avery, sorry. This was, this should be right, fresh in your head. My birthday was on Friday. Thank you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Oh, save it. But, however, when is the birthday of Rome?
April 25th, 21st? No, wait. April 25th, I think.
April.
You think?
I remember there's something on the April 21st too, but no, April 21st. Wait, no. April 21st, I'm pretty sure is the birthday.
You sure?
Yeah, April 21st.
You got it. April 21st.
Wait, so what was the
27th?
25th is like Liberation Day.
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah.
Not like it is.
I'd say like all the time.
Not like in America.
All right. Fabio, give me a question about Rome.
Go
Yeah.
easy.
This is for Romina.
This is for Romina.
Easy.
Make it,
Maybe
make it a
ask
good
me
one.
where's his house is, and then I can like.
Well, he's got two of them.
Doesn't even know.
He's got two of them apparently.
What is the largest? You're a film student. You study the art of making film in Rome. This is off the cards here, kids. In Rome, there is one of Europe's largest film studios. Yeah, we know what the name of it is. But which is the largest stage inside of Cinecittà?
Oh, the Egyptian one? No, I have no idea. What do
You ever
mean
been there?
Yeah, but not all the pieces. Like,
There's set pieces and there's stages. Which is the largest of the stages at Cinecittà?
you know. Stage.
Yeah, you're not gonna get 5.
Huh?
5.
5.
Five.
Stage five. Stage 5.
Stage 5.
Seriously? How would I know?
You're a film major.
I never.
There
It's
you
not
go.
like I make films in Cinecittà.
There you go. Sam, you went?
Nope.
Nope. All right, Sam, I am. Did we go through all of these questions already? Somebody went twice.
Yeah, I think there was a couple doubles.
A couple of doubles?
Yeah.
All right. Huh? Yeah, you didn't go. Somebody doubled up here. All right, then this is a 2-part question. I'll give part 1 to Alienor and part 2 to you.
Okay.
Alienor,
Ryan.
you'll love this one. What does SPQR stand for?
Senatus Populusque Romanus. The
All right.
Senate and the
No,
people.
the part 2 is for Sam. SPQR. She said the first part. What's the second part? What does it translate into?
Stand up, the people of Rome.
Stand up?
All the rosary?
Stand tall, the people of Rome. Trying, Brian.
What was
Very,
it?
very
What was
close.
it in Latin?
Senatus Populusque Romanus.
Senate and people of Rome, not stand up.
You know.
What's your take on it?
Little liberation.
All right, I've got one last thing for you, and then we got to call this game. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to almost wrap this thing up, but we've got to get through our normal show, and we got to do a bit of news. So I had Alienor send across to you a list of nouns and verbs, etc.
It was Romina.
Romina sent it, thank you. I asked both of them to do it.
Oh.
Okay. Who wants to do some news for us?
I can do some
I'll do
news.
news.
Pass that down to Zale. In the news.
A tree in Idaho was arrested this morning after he ran in front of a podcast. Brian Koperski had a history of eating, but no one, not even his prosciutto, ever imagined he'd examine with flip-flops stuck in his pointer finger. I always thought he was smelly, but I never thought he'd do something like this. Even his sister was surprised. After a brief climb, cops followed him to a Wendy's where he reportedly choked in the fry machine. In June, a woman was charged with a similar crime, but rather than linger with a cat, she pleaded with a humongous dog. Either way, we imagine that after witnessing him open with a cigarette, there are probably a whole lot of flowers that are going to need some therapy.
Okay, give it to somebody else. Let's see what they put in there. Trying to build the next bit.
A house in Alabama was arrested this morning after he climbed in front of a parachute. Brian had a history of
always
writing,
me.
but none of it, not even his sticker, ever imagined he'd smoke with a star.
Wow.
Stuck in his chin. I always thought he was gracious, but I never thought he'd do something like this. Even his cousin was surprised. After a brief weightlifting, cops followed him to Popeyes, where he reportedly sang in the fry machine. In October, a woman was charged with a similar crime, but rather than speaking with a house, she swam with a trashy dog. Either way, we imagine that after witnessing him curse with a pencil, there are probably a whole lot of bushes that are going to need some therapy. Wow.
Oh, that was a great news story. Thank you very much. Love it. All right, let's fade this out. So, gang, we've come to the end of the road. I want to go around one last time before we get this in here and ask you, how did you do on this overall quiz? What was your final score after all of this?
Did I score when I got my last question right?
Yeah.
Oh, 100.
100. She's going to say 100.
I got 129 points.
129 points.
I got 100.
Okay. Do you realize if every one of you says 100, take that and divide it by the grade you actually got. That's the that's the score you get for
This is recorded, so if anyone's lying, he will see it.
Well, the thing is, you can't. My score, you can't divide.
All right, so you got a 0. Good. 0 solid, man. You're missing a 1 and a 0 in front of it.
0 solid.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I did not count that.
Yeah, you didn't count that high,
I'm just confused by that last question you asked. Are we supposed to get point from it or not?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, no, I have a 66.
Yeah, I got my question correct, but I had
Are you happy with these quizzes?
No. Hell no.
Are you happy with the quiz that you've just taken?
No.
Yeah.
Last question, yes.
Way more
Less
funny.
so.
Well, what I'm going to tell you is all of this. There you go.
I'm gonna take my quiz.
There you go. Find your glory, Marty. There you go. Somebody didn't even write their name.
I'm framing this baby. I'm framing it.
Process of elimination that I found out who you were.
I gotta say, I'm thankful that you didn't read my last answer.
I read all of your answers.
What you thought about the last one I had?
It was very nice, thank you.
The FCC can't censor.
Whose last name is Kelly?
They can enforce. They can enforce, but they cannot censor.
Semantics, bro. Semantics.
Guys, make it rain. Make
All right,
it rain.
Gain, sit down. We got one last thing to wrap up, and then we're out of here.
Yeah, at the very end, it's got to be like graduation. You know?
All right. So, we're done. This is it. You are officially welcomed to the world of podcasting now. And it's been fun to sit here and teach you the ways of podcasting, the principles and practice of podcasting. That's what this course is called. So what we do now at this point in the show is I'm going to go around the mic, and kind of like Survivor, I'm going to turn your mic off, extinguish your torch. You're done for this season. Season 15, not Built in a Day podcast. So I'm going to go around the room here to my right, and as you do, sign off. I will turn your mic off, and that's it. Thank you for being all part of my fantastic season 15. It's been a joy to sit here each and every week with you and teach you the way to be a better podcaster. So, Romina, sign off for us. Say
say
it's a podcast. It works better with audio.
May your coffee hit before reality does.
Goodbye. Bye, Avery.
Wait, it is me?
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
I've been Elizabeth, and remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, but this podcast sure was.
This podcast, you may not see me on this podcast, but definitely on another one.
All right, hell yeah, Brian, you're gonna make me emotional with this. It's depressing, brother. Till next time.
Drink a white Monster and smoke a cigarette.
Thank you, folks. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Bye. If I had a glass of champagne, I'd say cheers to chaos. Ciao.
God bless you. Safe is out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you, and go Lions.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's it for all of you, and that's it for all of me as well. I'm Professor Brian Kapersky, and thank you for joining us on yet another live finale, broadcasting here out to the world of YouTube. Thanks to my very special colleague, Fabio Gabbianelli, here on the back end of the live stream, making us all look good and making us sound even better on my side over here. Have a great rest of your finals. Have a splendid summer, and please do tune back into our SoundCloud and Spotify pages to check out the future generations of podcasters that are filling in the chairs right behind you next season, season 16, the Sweet 16. Stay safe, everybody. We'll see you next time.